We're on board today the Extreme 700, the Fishing News project boat, and I have with me Dean Villis, who's the New Zealand Service Manager for Mercury Marine. Now we've got the boat kitted out with a pair of twin 115 Mercury 4-strokes, and part of the setup is we have active trim.
Active trim was put together by Mercury to take a bit of the hassle out of trimming. There's a fair few people around that maybe don't know how to trim their boat properly or want the hassle of not doing it at all. The reason for trimming a boat is changing the attitude of the boat, it will change the fuel economy, it will change the steering in the boat, amongst a whole lot of other things. So altogether we find it's good for people that do know how to trim and people that don't know how to trim. The way active trim works, it's got a GPS and it will work off speed, so as you slow down or go into a corner, it will trim down for you as you needs a bit more leg in the water as you go around the corner, and of course as you straighten up and it wants to change the attitude of the boat, get your fuel economy better, etc., it will trim back up again to the optimum level. If we were halfway up in the trim and you'd be going into a beach or something like that, and then you went to take off again later and you just hit the hammer and away you went, it won't take off and just cavitate. It will trim the engines down for you until you get up to a certain speed, and then it will trim it up to the optimum speed. It won't let you just try and take off and have the nose pointing in into the sky. So we've got 5 settings on there, and we've got number 5, which would be trimming the boat as high as you possibly can with the nose. Number 1 would be trimming it a little lower, and that would be personal preference for 1, and of course the condition of the day for 2. On a nice calm day when you want to be trimmed right up out of the water and nice and clean, you'd be probably picking 5. If it was a rougher day, you'd be picking 1 or 2, so we kept the nose down into the water a bit and it was a bit of a softer ride overall.
Trim and forget, isn't it? You just put the hammer down, set your trim and away you go, and it does it all for you. It's a great bit of kit.